morning everybody, and a warm welcome to our live coverage of the Ruma Cup season 23 Super Sunday. We have 3 matches lined up for you today. The first match between the Red Stars and the Hyderabadi Avengers. The Avengers have won the toss in their fielding. Situation as of now is that 5 overs have been bowled and the Red Stars, after being put into bat, are 33 for 1. Was Mayuddin picking up a wicket in his very first over, that of Kiran, the wicketkeeper, who was out for a duck caught by Mohammad Mujib. It's Rakinder. Oh, swing and a miss. That's good line and length from Raki. Just touch fuller outside of making the batsman drive and getting him beaten. Good start to the over for Raki. Satish Sharma on strike. That's better from Satish. He was. This was another fuller length delivery around middle and leg. That was nicely turned towards the square leg for a couple. Why I say that it was a better shot, because Raki was in line behind the ball, and margin for error was minimum. It was a shot which he was in full control of. It's nicely punched off the back foot, but straight to the man at short extra cover. No run there. That's better from Rakinder as well. The previous one, he went a little too straight, maybe searching for a wicket or an LBW. But I think he should persist with this off stump. Aerial, oh, put down. That was a simple chance for the man at short extra cover. That one came to him, I think, at a very good height, and I don't think it was hit that hard, very catchable. But Syed Nabi at extra cover has put down a sitter. Should have been the second wicket for the Hyderabadi Avengers. Satish Sharma gets a life. That's also the end of the power play. 6 overs bowled. It's 35 for 1. Baljeet Singh opened the innings with Kiran. Still not out. 22 of 19 for him. Bowling change. Rafi Shah into the attack. Short third, backward point, cover point, and short extra cover. The 4 men inside the 30-yard circle for Rafi Shah. He's got a strong onside field. I mean, there are 3 boundary riders. That's deep square leg, the man at cow corner, or you can say deep mid wicket and long on. Another wide from Rafi Shah. The first one was down the leg, this one way outside off. That's much better. Look, it was on a good length, came in with the angle, and Baljeet punched it straight to extra cover, no run. That's up in the air. There is a fielder in the deep who should take it. Siddharth with a good catch. He is normally very safe. Celebrations from Rafi Shah. He's excited. Why not? and you have just picked up a wicket, you have every right to celebrate, and it's a big one. Baljeet Singh, that shot was unnecessary. Baljeet, no point of regretting in the dressing room. If he was out in the middle, he could have made a difference, but he's gone. And the Red Stars are 2 down for 37. A good innings of 22 from Baljeet Singh. 4 boundaries in that one. So Rafi Shah into the attack, makes an impact immediately almost. 2 wides at the start of the over, but he makes up for it. Dot ball and then the big wicket of Baljeet. A new batsman, the left-handed Vinayak Dubey, but I think this is a defensive field to the new man. I would like to see more fielders inside the 30-yard circle. Oh, that was a beauty. An absolute jaffer from Rafi Shah. Vinayak beaten all ends up. That one came in with the angle and then straightens and beats him all ends up. Vinayak had no idea. Wicketkeeper now standing up. Wrapped on the pads this time. While the previous ball they did straighten after pitching. I think it was the away swinger for the left-hander. This one went straight with the angle. That's good bowling from Rafi. Rafi, not much Vinayak Dubey there could do there. That was another beauty, a pearl. Beauty of a delivery from Rafi Shah. That one pitching in line, straightening and going through the defenses of Vinayak Dubey and cleans him up. Vinayak goes for a duck. Bowled third ball by Rafi Shah. 2 wickets in the over for him, and suddenly the Red Stars are 3 down. Well, at the start of the over they were 35 for 1, and midway into the over, I think at 6.4 they are 37 for 3. Shiva Reddy, the new batsman. Not a very good delivery to the new man. Wide outside off. Rafi should be looking to make him play. This is a good field, a very strong offside field, but I would prefer one man from maybe deep square leg inside. Almost a cotton ball opportunity at leading edge, but the ball not carrying to the bowler. Another dot to end the over. A very good start for Rafi. Just 3 runs and 2 wickets from his first over, and the Red Stars are 38 for 3 after 7. Rakinder to continue. Satish Sharma on strike. Hard length to start with from Rakinder. That was nicely punched by Satish, but straight to Nabi at extra cover, no run. Rakinder with the next. I think there were two sounds, and also the ball was going down with the angle, no question of it being even. Next ball. Some extra bounce on this occasion for Raki. Satish looking to play it off the back foot, gets beaten. That's 3 dots in a row. Good bowling. The Avengers are putting in some good quiet overs in here. In the air, but gets good placement from Satish Sharma. He has put it right between short third and backward point, and a couple. But once again, very good bowling from Raki. I think he rolls his fingers over that one, slowed it down, and I think it was the leg cutter. Player missed. White signaled. That's much better. Once again, nicely punched off the back foot by Satish Sharma towards sweeper for a single. Good line and length from Rakinder. The new man Shiva Reddy on strike was yet to open his account. That's another wide outside off, left alone by the batsman. Rakinder just testing the umpire's patience there. Oh, that was a very, very rash, very irresponsible stroke from Shiva Reddy. So end of the over. Another good one from Raki. But those two wides actually cost him. He ends up conceding 5. After 8, the Red Stars are 43 for 3, and it's Rafi Shah to continue. Raki has bowled good. I mean, when he's landed in the right areas, troubled the batsman, but lack of discipline has hurt him and Avengers. I mean, you just can't afford to give free runs and release the pressure on the batsman. It's a wide delivery from Rafi Shah to start with, but Satish Sharma chases that one and hits it towards sweeper for a single. Fisher to Shiva. Swing and a miss. Shiva played a few darts now. Still 2. I mean, he hasn't opened his account yet. I think feeling the heat, looking for release. Appeal for a stumping. That was the change of pace. The clever bowling once again from Rafi. He knows now Shiva Reddy is going to go. Shiva will look to attack. That's a top edge. Excellent once again. Just maybe a little bit on the fuller side of good length, but extra bounce, and that was off the handle of Shiva Reddy's bat. Shiva is in all sorts of trouble. That's a good stop by the man at square leg, but he can't prevent the single. Fielder should have done better there. Should have kept Shiva Reddy on strike. but right between the bowler and extra cover. Another single for Satish Sharma to end the over. Just 3 runs of that Rafisha over. After 9, the Red Stars are 46 for 3. This is a very good passage of play for the Avengers. They've got, I think, 4 good overs, 4 good economical overs. We have, Rakinder and Rafisha in tandem. Just 4 overs, just 13 runs, or maybe, yeah, 13 runs and 2 wickets. Not only have they put a lid on the scoring, but they have picked up wickets as well. We have a change in bowling. Oh, no, no, don't think this is a good move. Nabi hasn't got control. We've seen in the previous match as well, he tends to bowl too many wides, give away too many extras, and dishes out full tosses and half volleys. I think the batsman will look, Red Stars batsman will look to target him. From Nabi, actually he was very full in line with the stumps. In the air, will it carry to the fielder in the deep zone? No, it won't. Siddharth there does the fielding, and Shiv already gets a single. It's good effort from Syed Nabi so far. Once again, right in the block hole. Satish couldn't do much about it. Syed Nabi once again. That's exactly what I feared from him. Wide out. That was a big wide actually down the leg. Wicketkeeper does very well to get a hand to that one and stopped a certain boundary. Saved a few runs for his team. But the batsman has run an extra, so it is 2 wides. That's much better. Outside off. Left alone by the batsman, but well inside the tram line. No wide signal this time. Much better from Nabi. I think if you were to err, it's better to err on the offside rather than going towards leg, which might cost a few more runs. Oh, swing and a miss from Shiva. It's 2 dots in a row. This is good over from Syed Nabi. I think he's got away with just 1 delivery remaining in the over, and it's only given 5 runs, I feel. Yes, but he needs to close it out well, just a single or maybe even a dot. That's a good one to finish the over, landing on the right length. The line was also pretty good, and the ball came in with the angle, tucking the batsman for room. So just 5 runs of Syed Nabi's first over, and at the halfway stage, at the completion of 10 overs, Red Stars, after being put into bat by the Avengers, are 51 for 3. Drinks on the ground. Welcome back after the drinks break. It's Wajid Khan bowling from the far end. That's a little bit short and more of a tennis forehand shot of a shot from Satish Sharma. But he will only get a single towards long on. Placement wasn't good enough, and I don't think I timed it as well as he would have liked. 5 singles of 5 balls. Wajid Khan, the last ball of the over. That's up in the air. Will it go all the way or that's 6? Shiva Reddy. The slower one from Wajid Khan to round up the over, to finish the over, but I think Shiva Reddy had made up his mind pretty early. Uses his feet, gets to the pitch of the delivery and launches it straight down the ground and clears long on with ease. 6 to end the over means it's 11 runs of the over. The red starts are 62 for 3 after 11. Oh no. A misfield, which means a boundary to start the over. Syed Nabi bowling his second. It's not Shiva Reddy, it's Satish Sharma who gets a boundary first ball. A boundary first ball means pressure on the bowler immediately. Now it will be interesting to find how Syed Nabi reacts. The first over, I think Red Stars were a little bit under pressure. They were rebuilding, they were coping with the loss of 2 quick wickets. But now these two have got in, they've got a partnership going, 25. That's the problem. Wide, way outside of, left alone by the batsman. The boundary and now an extra. I think this will. That's a good stop and it's followed through by Nabi. Very full delivery. I think it might have just been a. I think it was a low full toss which was driven straight back by Satish Sharma. This time Nabi pulls his length back a little bit, but that's nicely punched off the back foot towards deep extra cover for a single by Satish. That's good batting from Satish. He's got a boundary and now a single. Over to Shiva Reddy. Shiva, 10 of 13 with a 6. That's up in the air but won't carry to the fielder in the deep. Oh, the fielder in the deep doesn't have a good arm. I thought, well, I think if it was some maybe someone else other than Shiva and Santosh, they might have charged the fielder's arm and taken a second, but not Shiva Reddy. Nabi to Satish. It's nicely driven on the up by Shiva Reddy, but straight to long off. Syed Ilahi there, which means it will only be a single. But I think now that they've got a boundary first ball, they can relax and just look for singles of the remaining balls. It will still be a big over. Another wide. Well. With Syed Nabi operating, I don't think the Red Stars have to work that hard. They keep getting runs. Another wide. That's the third wide. Nabi has bowled this over. Already 10 runs of the over with a ball to go. That's up in the air. Calls for catch it, but the leading edge falls safe. I think it was, to be fair to the bowler, it was above his head. Shiva Reddy just manages to clear the bowler. Single towards long off to end the over. 11 runs of that over after 12. The Red Stars are 73 for 3. And I think this partnership is gaining momentum now. Another misfield in the deep, but won't cost much. So Wajid Khan continuing. Well, the Rafi Shah and Rakinder bowling in tandem had tied things down, kept the Red Stars under a tight leash. They not only controlled the flow of runs, they picked up 2 wickets as well, but these two, Wajid Khan and Syed Nabi, leaked too many runs and taken the pressure off the Red Stars batsmen. Was it a wide or was it off the pads? Oh no. This is ridiculous. I don't know what they are playing. This is not cricket, at least to me. The fielder throws the ball in no man's land where there's no one, neither to the wicketkeeper, nor to the bowler, nor to any close-in fielders. And remember, it was a wide plus 2 runs ran by the batsman. That's 3 runs, not a one and not a legal delivery. This is where the Avengers struggle. Their frontline bowlers bowl economically, pick up wickets, but the follow-up bowlers just release all the pressure. In fact, they give away so many runs that the Avengers are unable to chase them. Another sloppy piece of work. The bowler Wajid Khan. That's 11 runs off the over with 2 balls to go. It's another wide. That's better from Wajid Khan, but the batsman still get a single. That's excellent running, I have to say. Satish Sharma calling Shiva Reddy through. In the air, but safe. Deep extra cover. Does the fielding, and the batsman get a single. That will be the end of the over. Well, if I remember correctly, when Syed Nabi Rafi Shah bowled the ninth over of the innings, just conceded 3 runs, and at the end of the ninth over, Red Stars were 46 for 3. After that, Syed Nabi and Wajid Khan together bowled 4 overs, and the score went to 87 from 46. I mean, in 4 overs they conceded 41 runs and didn't pick up any wicket. Change in bowling. It's Syed Ilahi into the attack, bowling around the wicket. That's a good shot. It's in the gap. Nobody moves, and Shiva Reddy gets another boundary. A short delivery from Syed Ilahi, but I think that just stood up for Shiva Reddy to be slapped over covers for a boundary. Ilahi. Peel for leg before. Oh, there is a run out opportunity. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. The wicketkeeper Ansar Khan has missed the run out opportunity. A very, very weak throw. He had all the time in the world to effect the run out. That's firmly struck by Satish Sharma, but there is a man at cow corner. Siddharth there. Only a single for the batsman, but they've already got a boundary this over and 3 singles. Ilahi with the next. That's up in the air, straight to the fielder in the deep, and the catch has been taken. That's something out of the ordinary against the run of play. The Avengers have picked up a wicket, and it's a Shiva Reddy who's been dismissed. Well, he took time. Initially, he was struggling, but I think he was finding his groove now. Hit a 6 and a couple of boundaries. That's a good catch by Siddharth at cow corner though. So Ilahi gets a wicket in his first over. 24 of 22 balls for Shiva Reddy. 4th wicket down for the Red Stars in the 14th over. 94 for 4. Oh, that was hit straight to Navi at short square leg, should have been stopped. No. Another bowling change. So Makhdoom into the attack. And he starts with a dot. Lakshay the new man. This time around Makhdoom attacks the stumps in Lakshay. Well, it wasn't a drive. I think he was looking to hit it across the line. A horizontal bat shot. Doesn't come off the middle, more of the inside half of the bat, and a single towards long on for Lakshay. Makhdoom. Low full toss. That's neatly flicked by Satish Sharma in the gap. They will get at least two, if not more. A good throw from Siddharth in the deep, but the batsmen get an easy two. .98 for 4 in the 15th over. The Red Stars. Makhdoom with the next delivery. That's a good looking drive from Satish Sharma. Was Mohyuddin the fielder at long on, and a batsman get another single. Takes the Red Stars to 99. Makhdoom. Ball is for two, but I don't think they will take the fielder on. No, they won't. Yeah, that's a good throw from Mujib. A good drive from Lakshay for a single towards sweeper cover. Brings up the 100 for the Red Stars in the 15th over. Should be the last ball of the over, unless it's a wide or a low ball. Peel from Makhdoom for a leg before, but that was clearly heading down leg. Yeah, leg by signaled, and that's the end of the over. A good start for Makhdoom. Just 6 runs of third over, and after 15, the Red Stars are 101 for 4. Ilahi continuing around the wicket. Single first ball towards long on for Satish Sharma. Then Lakshay has made his intentions pretty clear now. He's out there to get some few quick runs to up the ante. This time he has been given we are at the opposite end. I'm not sure what happened there. The batsman isn't happy. Lakshay, I think the only way he could have avoided that is by hitting that. If he hadn't hit that with his bat, I think Lakshay was dead duck. Anyways, the now the poor effort from the wicketkeeper. I don't understand this from the Avengers. Their throws keep missing the fielders and the wicketkeepers. I mean, they keep throwing in no man's land, conceding extras. That's firmly struck by Satish Sharma, but long off will cut it off. The Red Stars just not getting boundaries when they need it the most. These are the slog overs. Ilahi. That's, I think, just maybe held up in the pitch a little bit. Raj was looking to hit it too hard maybe, but mistimes it towards the vacant covers region for a single. Lakshay Kaura, the last man, dismissed. LBW, first ball of the over maybe. But 3 runs of just 5 balls for him. It was rather the second ball of the over. Another good over from Ilahi. Satish Sharma once again just stepping across his stumps, looking to access the onside. He was looking to maul it across the line over cow corner maybe, but only gets a single towards wide long on. Rosmoyuddin keeps the batsman to just a single. Another good over for the Avengers. Just 5 runs and a wicket. 16 overs bowled, and the Red Stars are 106 for the loss of 5 wickets. Makhdoom continuing, and a dot ball in the slog overs, in the death overs. It's no mean feat. Once again, Makhdoom hitting the hard length, and Satish Sharma unable to get underneath that one, just steers it, or you can say plays it off the back foot towards backward point for a single, but the Avengers won't mind that. Singles in these overs. Raj on that occasion uses his feet, wasn't to the pitch of the delivery, but just delays his shot a little bit. I mean, adjusts well and hits it towards a sweeper cover for a single. Makhdoom. That's up in the air, but I think that will fall safely. And Raj, though he's limping, he's still back for the second. I think the fielder in the deep, Siddharth, didn't realize that they were going for the second. He thought Raj is struggling, he's uncomfortable out there. I mean, he can barely walk. Sharma long off. Rafi Shah there. Throws it towards the wicket keeper. Still a runner ball. Inside edge, I think. Might go all the way. Yes, that's 4 for 2 just runs for Raj, but he will take it. They weren't getting the boundaries. Well, that boundary spoils the over, but it was a very good effort from Makhdoom. The first 5 balls, just 5 runs. In fact, there were singles, but the last ball wasn't a bad delivery. Actually, it was a good one where Raj looking to hit it too hard, got an inside edge, and the ball just going between the stumps and the keeper had no chance. So 9 runs off the over. After 17, the Red Stars are 115 for 5, and looks like it's going to be Wajid Khan to bowl. Another bad move. For good overs from Ilahi and Makhdoom, where they picked up the wicket of Shiva Reddy and in fact they picked up 2 wickets. Shiva Reddy and Lakshay Korat put a lid on the scoring as well. Now they've gone back to Wajid Khan, and he is prone to leaking runs. Another poor delivery. Wajid Khan, right down the leg side, missed by the wicket keeper. No, once again, lazy from the wicket keeper Ansar Khan. Too casual, and they could have been an extra there. Ball is for two, and Padiraj is coming back, and I don't think Wajid Khan will be able to stop. That's better. Wajid Khan taking the pace off, and Pediraj looking to hit it too hard. But more importantly, it's a dot ball. Should be the last ball of the over, and lets it survive. Oh, that should have been stopped inside the 30-yard circle. Another mistake, and it's Syed Nabi at square leg who lets that one go through, and a boundary to end the over. 11 runs of that over. After 18, the Red Stars 126 for 5, and the mistake of bowling Wajid Khan has cost the Avengers dearly. Now I think the Red Stars will feel comfortable. They have already got 126 and 2 overs remaining, one of which will be bowled by Syed Nabi. Means the Red Stars have every chance to get to 150, and if they have 150 on board, I think they will be confident of restricting the Avengers to less than 150. They will be confident of defending the target. Red Stars can expect another Wajid Khan type over from Nabi as well, because he is prone to bowling leg wides. Oh, but I don't know what was the use of wearing all that protective gear when you can't get behind a throw from the square leg. Ansar Khan, the wicket keeper, lets one go through and concedes an extra, an overthrow. A wide down the leg side now from Nabi. A couple first ball and a wide. Red Stars should be enjoying this. That might be two, but the fielder at gully, or you can say deep gully, stops that one from going through the 30-yard circle and keeps the batsman to just a single. In the air, but once again safe. And another 2 runs. Might get even a third here. Yes. Throw from the deep, bounces over Syed Nabi and goes towards deep extra cover. Will they go for another 2? No. Or Wajid Khan at square leg, short square leg, does the fielding but doesn't throw it towards the wicket keeper. I don't think he has trust now in the wicket keeper. So he just underarms it, rolls it all along the ground, along the carpet. That's good bowling from Nabi. I think he saw Pediraj coming there. So he just bowls it wider and slower. Another 11 run over for the Red Stars, very much like Wajid Khan. Syed Nabi also concedes 11 and the Red Stars are 137 for 5. Another 11 run over and I think they'll get to the 150. It's Makhdoom Sheikh to bowl the 20th. Excellent, excellent. Makhdoom Sheikh hits the hard length, targets the top of off, and once Pediraj misses, the bowler hits, and the Red Stars are 6 down. Quick fire 14 of just 9 balls for Pediraj, though he was struggling with his running. He was limping, but he has contributed for the team's cause. Now I think that will make a little difference of at least 4 to 5 runs. If Pediraj had batted through, I think Red Stars might have gone to 150. Now with him gone and a new batsman into the crease, Avengers might be able to just restrict the Red Stars to around maybe 140 or maybe 145, anything less than 150. They would take that, they won't mind it. Makhdoom should be looking to bowl it in that very area more often than not, targeting the top of off. That's pretty much a similar delivery. The new man Akshay couldn't do much about it and defends it back to the bowler. As I told you, that's the area. Hard length, targeting the top of off. Experiment, but it has worked. Another catch. A good running effort from Sayadillahi at mid-wicket. The ball wasn't hit very hard. It was mistimed by Akshay and a good catch by Sayadillahi's second wicket in the over for Makhdoom Sheikh, and he's yet to concede a run this over. 137 for 5 at the start of the over, and now after 3 balls the Red Stars are still on 137, but the wicket columns has changed. It has gone to 7 from 5. Venki, the new batsman, has got 3 balls left. Here comes Makhdoom. Swing and a miss, very much that off-stump line. Makhdoom Sheikh, what an over this has been. 4 balls bowled and not a run conceded. And a new batsman on strike. That has gone up straight, but I don't think it's in the reach of the fielders. Oh, wow, another wicket. It's Satish Sharma who's been run out in trying to get a second. A good throw from the deep by Siddharth. Yep. And credit where due, it's a good gather from the bowler Makhdoom as well, and he breaks the stumps immediately to catch Satish Sharma's shot, which means it's only a single. Another run out. Satish Sharma. Last ball of the over. They were looking for a leg by, but the short third relays a good throws the bowler on the bounce to the wicketkeeper, which means it's a good throw, and the wicketkeeper Ansar Khan finally gathers the ball and breaks the stumps. What an over that was from Makhdoom Sheikh. Just one run and 4 wickets, though he got only 2 in his account, but there were 2 run outs. So the Red Stars finished with just 138 for the loss of 9 wickets after being inserted to bat by the Avengers, who won the toss. So the target for the Red Stars, for the Avengers to win this match, will be 139. We'll be back with the chase shortly. back. Chase is on. The Avengers are 6 for 1 after the first over bowled by Coco. And Sarfan and Rafisha for a change open the batting for the Avengers today. But Anchar couldn't do much. He was out cheaply, caught at short mid wicket. At the moment, it's Rafisha and Mohammad Mujib battling out there. Remember, the target for the Avengers to win this match is 139. So the asking rate is not much, just 7 and over. So the Red Stars, they need wickets to be able to defend this target. If they don't get wickets, I think the Avengers will get to the target. Now, second over. I think that's a no ball. Yeah. I think Rafisha has been hit on his palm actually. Should have put away. No doubt it was a no ball, but I think he could have got a boundary there. Didn't get any bat onto that one actually, Rafisha. It was more of the glove. The ball has been signaled. A free hit coming up. Here comes Chinna. Oh no. Rafisha looking to make a room for himself there. Bowler does well to actually follow him. It's another full toss, but Rafisha mistimes it towards mid-off and only a single. So Chinna gets away with a free hit, just a single, not much damage done. Mujib on strike now. Another full toss. Well struck by Mujib, but straight to long on. Only a single. Well. Chinna has bowled 3 balls this over, but he hasn't been able to land any of them. 3 full tosses. That's much better, but an equally good shot from Rafisha. That was the length delivery. Rafi makes a slight room for himself and drives it through covers for the first boundary of the Avengers innings, and the score moves to 12. Another full toss. Oh, that's it. Straight to Cuckoo at short fine. Rafisha should have done better actually. Just a few centimeters here or there. I mean, either to the right or left of Cuckoo, it would have been a boundary. Well missed out, Rafisha. That's a good one from Chinna. On a length coming in with the angle, cramping the batsman for room. Another full toss. Oh, Rafisha has once again hit that straight to Cuckoo, and this time Mujib calls him through for a single, but Two full tosses on the pads, and Rafi Shah has hit both of them straight to the fielder. After 2 overs, the Avengers are 14 for 1. It's Cuckoo to continue. Ball was in the air, but I don't think Rafi Shah timed that well. I think Rafi Shah was looking to put pressure on the ball. First ball of the over, uses his feet, wasn't to the pitch of the delivery, but still goes through with his shot and goes over covers for a couple. Cuckoo with the next delivery. Rafi once again looking to use his feet, but this time Cuckoo goes wider and Rafi is unable to connect. That's a good shot. Cuckoo goes fuller, it was in the slot, and Rafi Shah once again goes inside out, over covers for a boundary this time. Unlike the first ball where Rafi Shah mistimed it, this one was a much better shot. The timing and placement was good enough to take the ball all the way to the boundary. That's excellent from Cuckoo. Saw the batsman coming, altered his length and bowled it a lot slower, and Shah was through his shot. Rafi Shah. Luckily for Rafi Shah, the ball just bouncing over the stumps. That's nicely driven once again by Rafi Shah. It's in the gap. It won't go to the boundary, but he will get at least 2. Good running between the wickets. 8 runs off the over with a ball to go. 22 for 1. Once again, Rafi Shah looking to use his feet, but this time Cuckoo follows him with an inducker, or you can say an incoming delivery. The hard length as well. Not much Rafi Shah could do. So a dot ball to end the over after 3. The Avengers are 22 for 1. Just the 1 over for Chinna, where he seemed to be struggling landing the ball. There were too many full tosses. Vinayak Dubey to bowl some off breaks. 2 singles of the first 3 balls. Well, the ball isn't spinning, but the line and length from Dubey has been very good. There and thereabouts, just outside off, not giving any room to the batsman. Another play, Adams. And I think there's too much movement from the batsman there. He was just looking to walk across his stumps. Dubey bowls it much wider. The length was actually on the shorter side, so Mujib should have put it away. Oh, another good one. That in-between length where the batsman is not sure whether to go back or go front. Mujib is once again beaten. That's a very good start for Dubey. Just 2 singles of his first over, and the Avengers are 24 for 1 after 4 overs. Well, bowling wise, this has been a good season for Dubey. He's been the Stars go-through bowler for whenever they needed wickets. Another bowling change, Venki into the attack, but he starts with a wide down the leg side. Not the ideal start for him. An ambitious appeal for leg before. That was a full delivery actually around leg stump, or even you can even say it was outside leg on the batsman's pad. That should have been put away, but Rafi Shah unable to get bat onto that one. Once again, Venki following the batsman, not giving him any room, or Rafi cops it on his pads. He was looking for a run there, but sent back by the non-striker. Well, I think Rafi Shah is a very good offside player, but on the pads. And I think that is intentional from the Red Stars. They know if they give any room to Rafi Shah, he will punish them. So they are just peppering his pads. And he's not strong of his pads, very unlike a subcontinent batsman. Venki on the pads once again. Another appeal for leg before, but missing leg. Finally, Rafi Shah is able to get one through, and this is because Venki bowls it around off and gives Rafi Shah the room to free his arms. Till the time he was bowling on his pads, till the time Venki was bowling on Rafi Shah's pads, he was unable to get it away. If I remember correctly, 3 balls on the pads and all 3 of them were dots. Venki, don't know why he just went to the off stump, gave Rafi Shah the room, and he plays an exquisite cover drive for a boundary to end the over. After 5 overs, the Avengers are 29 for 1. Vinayak Dubey continuing. That was a little too straight from Vinayak on the pads, I would say. And Mujib works it towards a square leg, deep square leg for a single. Dubey back and just around offside, outside of maybe in Rafisha Speeton. Power play still on, but suddenly Rafisha has looked. Uh, well, Rafi, I think he was looking to use his feet there, but he was beaten in the air by the bowler. Luckily for him, gets an inside edge and also a single. But if he had missed that one, I think he would have been gone. Stumped. Once again, very good from Dubey. Mujib plays it back to the bowler. Since Dubey has been introduced into the attack, run scoring has got difficult for the Avengers. Just outside of once again, a little bit maybe on the shorter side, but not very short for Mujib to be able to cut. Another very good delivery just outside of on that good length area in between length, and Mujib just defends it back to the bowler. Once again, just 2 runs of the over. What a spell this has been from Vinayak Dubey. 2 overs, no maidens, and just 4 runs. In the last 3 power play overs, have only got 9 runs for the Avengers. They were, I think, 22 for 1 at the end of 3 overs. The next 3, 9 runs, though they haven't lost a wicket. 31 for 1 after 6. Rafi Shah started so well, suddenly he is struggling. A mini conference out there, bowler, Captain Kuku and Baljeet joining. But I think too much talking won't do them any good. I think bowler is in a good rhythm. Instead of breaking the rhythm, they should have continued with an attacking field, kept the fielders inside the 30-yard circle, stopped the runs, put more pressure on the batsmen. But they're taking their time and giving the batsmen time to relax, think, and just work out a strategy maybe on how to counter the bowling. Rafi Shah once again uses his feet and flicks it towards the backward square leg, and a slight misfield in the deep. Rafi was already learning the first one hard, always looking for the second, and that misfield came to his aid, to his rescue. Comfortable two in the end for Rafi Shah. That's the problem when you break the rhythm of a bowler. The first ball, a wide down the leg side, which went to the boundary, and the next ball, a couple towards the backward square leg for Rafi Shah. Now another wide down the leg side. Now I think the last 3 overs, they got altogether they got 9 runs from 3 overs, and in this over just one legal delivery, and they've already got 9. It's nicely driven by Rafi Shah on the up, but straight to short extra cover. I don't think Rafi Shah needs to do anything silly there. He's already got runs this over. I don't know what he was thinking. Just going down that track, looking to hit out over covers maybe. That's in the air and taken! A very sharp catch at extra cover. Rafi once again looking to go inside out over covers, looking to hit it in the air. Ball did go in the air, but within the reach of the fielder at extra cover, and he takes it with both hands. Naresh Malli, the catcher. A good comeback for Venki. Eight runs of the first 3 balls, and now a wicket. The Avengers are 2 down for 39 in the 7th over. Good innings from Rafi Shah, 24 of 27, but I think he should have carried on. Syed Ilahi is the new batsman. Venkat bowls on his pad, so Ilahi gets a single. Oh, a full toss, and Mohammad Mujeeb has taken full toll of that loose delivery from Venki, and has hit it straight over long on for a maximum. A very expensive over from Venki, 15 runs, though he got the wicket of Rafi Shah in that over. After 7, the Avengers are 46 for 2. Change in bowling. Leg spinner Pediraj into the attack. A well-flighted delivery first up from Pediraj. Shayad Ilahi looking to go across the line, hit it towards deep mid-wicket. Only manages a bottom edge which rolls behind the wicket keeper and the batsman take a single. Pediraj. It was short, should have been put away, but Mohammad Mujib unable to connect. That's up in the air, but he has nailed it. Another well-flighted delivery from Pediraj, but the slog sweep from Mohammad Mujib, and he has absolutely nailed it. Out of the screws. And a 6 over mid-wicket. That's the second 6 for Mohammad Mujib. The last two scoring shots for Mujib have been 6s. First over long on and now over deep mid-wicket. 50 up for the Avengers in the 8th over. 53 for 2. Play was held up because the ball was lost, but now another well-flighted delivery from Pediraj, but that's nicely driven down the ground towards long off for a single by Mujib. That's good sensible cricket from Mujib. He's got a 6 and now a single. A leading edge in the air, but safe. And they might no, Mujib wasn't aware. I don't think Mujib saw the fielder misfielding. Otherwise, might have been a second there. That's better from Pediraj. Well flighted, but the length was a little bit shorter. I mean, not full enough for Mujib to be able to get underneath, and he misses the cut. So dot ball to end the over, but still 9 runs of Pediraj's first over, and the Avengers are 55 for the loss of 2 wickets after 8. Another bowling change, Baljit Singh into the attacks, and he starts with a good length delivery, or maybe a little bit short on the pads though. And Ilahi has hit it straight to the man at square leg, or short fine rather. No run. Baljit on the pads once again. This time he misses it, and the umpire signals a wide. Anything down leg, umpires are very strict. Baljit, the next. Long off does the fielding, and the batsman this time will get a single. Mahmoud Mujib has taken his time, split himself in run ball 17, but he needs to carry on. As powerfully struck down the ground by Mujib, but straight to long on. Only a single, and you know, singles are good actually because the required rate is just 7 and over. So Mujib should be just looking to bat as deep and as long as possible. That was a rash stroke from Illahi, looking to hit it across the line. The ball, the length was pretty short, not full enough for Illahi to be attempting that shot of a shot. This time Baljeet goes fuller, attacks the stumps, and Illahi drives one down the ground. Long on in action once again, another single to the cause. Score moves to 59. Last ball of the over. Good slow one to end the over. Just 4 runs of Baljeet Singh's first over, and the Avengers are 59 for 2 after 9. Dubey back into the attack. The Red Stars looking for another wicket. A ball once again from Dubey. Mujib happy to just defend. I think Mujib just looking to play Dubey. See Dubey off, and then that was short. Should have been put away, but Mujib, I think he is in a defensive frame of mind against Dubey, so he's unable to put a short delivery away as well. At 6. 2 full from Dubey on that occasion. Outside of stump, Mujib gets through, and this time he comes out of his shell and hits it over long on for another 6. In the slot, I would say, from Dubey. And Mujib hits him out of the park. Very full once again, but this time Mujib is unable to hit it as good as he did the previous one. Maybe because this time he didn't get room. It was on the pads, on the middle and leg, you can say. A single towards long off. Yeah, that's good batting from Syed Nabi. Cricket is not an individual game, it's a team game, and it's all about partnerships. The one partner is batting well, the other partner should just be looking to rotate the strike and give it back to the other partner who's going good. 9 runs of Dubey's third over. At the halfway stage, after 10 overs, the Avengers are 68 for 3, chasing 139 to win. They need another 71 to win, and it's drinks. Welcome back after the drinks break. Baljit Singh continuing from the far end of the opposite to the commentary box. Baljit Singh around the wicket. Ilahi, that's a good shot. It's in the gap, and don't think there's any way the fielder at shots fine can cut it off, and it's a boundary. And that's the problem. That's the danger. If you're bowling around the wicket, the batsman can always pick you around the legs. Little bit short and just a hook, or you can even say short arm jab from Ilahi, and it was more of a bottom edge actually, and the ball went pretty fine right between the wicket keeper and short fine for a boundary. This is a strange field for Baljit actually. Once again, good batting from Ilahi. He got a boundary the previous ball, and the next one he drives on the up towards long off for a single. These two have got a partnership going, and they need to bat deep, get to the target as close as possible. That was aerial from Mujib, but safe, and a single towards long off. Another drive on the up. First one Ilahi, now Mujib. Oh no! Oh no, unbelievable. That was in the air, very catchable height, straight to long off. Fielder didn't have to move, but he has palmed it over. And it's a 6 for Syed Ilahi. Well, I think Ilahi had given up. He thought he was gone, but the fielder has gifted him a 6 here. That's better from Ilahi. Length was on the good length delivery to finish the over from Baljit. Ilahi just pushes it, uses his soft hands in the gap, and a single. An expensive over from Baljit, 13 runs. Avengers are 81 for 2 after 11. And they need just 58 to win off the remaining 54 balls. So the Red Stars need wickets. That's the only way they can win this match. Diraj to continue with his leg breaks. I don't think this is Diraj. Swing and a miss from Ilahi. Well, I think it was very full enough. It was there to be hit, but appeal for leg before, but that was clearly down the leg. In fact, the pitch was also, where did that pitch, that was also debatable. Another swing and a miss. Well, it's easier said than done. Actually, where we are, every ball looks to be in the slot. But the batsmen keep missing it. That has gone straight up. It's in miles in the air. Fielder running from long on, but He's unable to catch it. There is a direct throw as well, but Silahi has made his ground, and it's 2 runs for Mujib. I think, yep, it's Kiran bowling, and the number of dots he bowled that over forced Mujib to make the error. Kiran did produce an opportunity, did create an opportunity, but luckily for Mujib, that one landing right where mid on would have been. Well, I mean to say, long on had no chance. A good start nonetheless for Kiran, just 3 runs of his first over, and the Avengers are 84 for 2 after 12. They've got wickets, 8 wickets in hand, and they just need a 55 to win. Avengers should be able to put it off. Full toss. Oh no. Ilahi has it straight to the fielder. Should have been a boundary because there's no one in the lead. Venki to Mujib. Aiming higher but only getting a single. Swing and a miss from Ilahi. It was the short length delivery from Venki outside off. Well, there will be a period of lull. I mean, there will be times when the runs might not come as easy as they have been, but that's what I mean to say. There were few dot balls, but the Avengers batsmen need to apply themselves, and they are bound to come, the boundary balls, and when they come, they should just put it away instead of looking to force the issue. They should wait for the bad balls because the asking rate isn't too much. They can afford to play a few dots. Yeah, once again in the slot, hit straight down the ground, and it's another 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Sayyidillahi. Avengers 94 for 2 in the 13th over. Another shot of a length delivery from Venkat, but this time Ilahi has hit it straight to the fielder and long on. Only a single. 10 runs of that over after 13. Avengers are 95 for 2, and they need just 44 of 42 balls. Pretty much the Avengers game. Kiran, loss. Abdullah has hit it straight to Kuku at square leg, short square leg, that is no run. That was in the slot. Oh no, it was in the slot, but Sayyidillahi has hit it straight to the man at cow corner, and the Avengers have lost their 3rd wicket by a good hand from Ilahi. 29 of just 25 balls for him. Good catch by Chinna. Kiran picks up a wicket in his second over, and the Avengers are 3 down for 95 in the 14th. Oh, the Avengers have lost another wicket at the same score of 95. Abdul Hadi, the wicketkeeper, comes and goes. A bold first ball by Kiran, and it's 95 for 4. So a ray of hope for the Red Stars. Abdul Hadi was stunned, but can't do anything. He has to go. A reluctant walk, a long walk back to the pavilion for Abdul Hadi. Another wicket here, and the Red Stars will be quite confident, I feel. Kiran to the new batsman. Once again, full and straight, targeting the pads, and watchfully played by the new man Siddharth. Back to the bowler. That's a good shot, but once again, fielder intercepts and keeps the batsman to just a single. Takes the score to 96. Now the responsibility on Mohammad Mujib's shoulder increases. He needs to bat deep. These silly mistakes are going to haunt the Avengers. There was a single. Mujib should have gone for the single. He would have retained the strike, and the new batsman might have been safe at the non-strikers. Now he has exposed the new man at the start of the fresh over, and the Red Stars might look to attack more. And I think that's the way to go for the Red Stars as well. Attack the new batsman, keep him on strike, try to get another wicket if possible. For 4 after 14. Diraj back into the attack. Slight misfield there, an extra cover, and Siddharth back for the second. Mujib had to respond. 2 more to the total. That's a good shot, and a good stop by Kuku as well, because if it had gone past him, it would have been a boundary. Siddharth gets a single and gives the strike back to Mujib. bottom of the bat and the ball went straight to man at short third. No run. That has gone straight up against the wind. It's another chance and a very good catch by the man at long on. No, just when I thought that Mujib should be looking to drop his anchor and play till the end, he has hurled out to long on, and the Avengers are 5 down for 99. Well, he is disappointed, but no one else to blame but himself. Mujib, who's batting so good. Loses his patience and loses his wicket. Trouble for the Avengers. They're still 40 runs away from the target. Well, Avengers still have got some batting. Osmuddin is the new batsman. Very full from Bedi Raj, almost in the block hole. Osmuddin digs it out towards vacant mid-wicket region for a single to bring up the 100 for the Avengers in the 15th over. Should be a wide. Tease. Siddharth went after that one, chased that one, but still couldn't get it. White signal by the umpire. Ah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty. Pitching in the right area, I mean around middle and leg and spinning away from the batsman. So a dot ball to end the over. After 15, the Avengers are 101 for the loss of 5 wickets. 38 more needed of 30 balls. With 5 wickets in hand, the Avengers need to be sensible. They need to just keep rotating the strike and wait for the bad balls, wait for the boundary balls instead of forcing the issue, because as I have been telling right through this innings, I will repeat it, the required rate is not an issue at all. 7 and over in this format in the last 5 overs is no problem at all. Well, kahin pe nigahein, kahin pe nishana, as they say. Osmuddin was looking to go towards the onside, maybe over long on or cow corner, but gets a leading edge which goes in the air to the left of the sweeper cover, and the batsmen get 2. It's nicely driven by Osmuddin. Call is for 2. Siddharth is coming back. A good response from Osmuddin as well. Strong throw from the deep, but I think Siddharth has already made his ground. Oh, I think the bowler Kiran has hurt himself there in trying to gather the throw from the deep. It was a really strong throw from I think it's Baljit or Venki maybe. Okay, correction, it's Chinna at long on. 4 runs of the first 2 balls. Avengers don't need anything fancy, they just need to be sensible. I repeat it once again. Kiran to Hosmoyuddin. This time Hosmoyuddin is unable to get any run. That's nicely punched off the back foot by Hosmoyuddin, but just straight to extra cover, no run. Some confusion out there. Umpire called it the over, but there are still 2 balls remaining. That's another good shot from Hosmoyuddin. He wants to. He's coming back. But a good call from Siddharth sends Hosmoyuddin back. Whether there was 2 or not, it's debatable, but I think Siddharth had already decided that he was not going for the second. As soon as he completed the first, he stayed his ground. Last ball of the over. There were calls for 2 initially, but happy with just a single. 6 runs of that over. Which means after 16, the Avengers are 107 for the loss of 5 wickets. They need 32 more to win. 32 of 24. Raj continuing. That's a good looking drive from Siddharth, but straight to the man at a sweeper cover. Only a single. I think it's still just 8 runs and over required. Still Avengers game. Was nicely guided by Hosmoyuddin towards backward point. Fielder is a little deep, so they take a single. Now I think as the time goes on, it's getting harder out there. I mean, the heat. What a shot! That's 6 as soon as it left the bat. And I don't think that was the leg spin. I think it was more of a medium pacer in the slot. And Siddharth has hit it very straight as an arrow. 6. Much needed for both the Siddharth and the Avengers. That will calm the nerves, if any, in the Avengers dugout. The required rate is 8, and they've already got 8 of the first 3 balls.
Turning switch.
Raj with the next delivery. This time Siddharth goes to the right of the man at long on. The previous ball he hit it straight. I mean to the left of long on. This time to the right of long on, and it's a boundary, not a 6. 12 runs of the over with 2 to go. I think this is the over the Avengers were looking for. That will bring the required rate considerably down. In fact, they need to run a ball from here on. The ball wasn't there to be hit, so Siddharth just guides it, steers it towards backward point for another single. So this is a good partnership for the Avengers. Dot ball to end the over, but still a good one for the Avengers. They've once again they are into the driver's seat. Just 19 needed of 18 balls. Of 18, just a run a ball. Oh, what a shot and what a time to pull it off. Siddharth has suddenly hit top gear. Last over he got a 6 and a 4, and this over he starts with a 6 over cow corner. No doubt is what it was. It in the slot, but it still had to be put away. And Siddharth has taken the bowler to cleaners. Throws a kitchen sink at it and gets a maximum. He's playing a gem out there. There is Siddharth, 23 of just 11. Now the bowler goes around the wicket and result might be the same. No, that's excellent fielding in the deep. Man running all the way from cow corner saves a certain boundary, but Siddharth is back for the second. Good aggressive running from Osmoyuddin. Full and wide outside off. Another slog sweep attempted by Siddharth, but this time he is unable to make connection with the ball. Another swing and a miss. Peel for leg for a stumping, but the batsman never left his crease. Siddharth just gathering his thoughts. Still 2 balls to go in the over, and I think he should just another swing and a miss. Well, I think that's good cricket from Osmoyuddin actually. Siddharth had swung at 3 and missed. Maybe a little bit of little bit of pressure, so Osmoyuddin calls him through. That was shot on the leg stump. Horse was back and he was looking to just pull it fine, but doesn't get any bat on ball, and the result is a leg bye. But another good over for the Hyderabadi Avengers. 12 runs coming of that one, and they are within touching distance of victory. 130 for 5 after 18, 9 needed of the last 2 overs. Well, Siddharth, I think he is exhausted, but I think for the team's cause, he should carry on and instead of just hitting out, I feel he must restrain himself and look for the singles. Finish the job, what I mean to say is. Not get out and not remain not out, because if he gets out now, not much batting left in the Avengers. They have a tendency, they may just implode if he gets out now. So these two, they need to finish the job. The bottom line is that. Cuckoo. Siddharth. Still running hard. Very much committed. Ball just didn't go anywhere. It was by the side of the stumps, and Siddharth calls Cosmoyuddin through for a single. Cuckoo to Siddharth. Should be a wide, unless he gets some bat or pad onto that one. Well, there's no signal from the umpire, so I think he has given it as a runs for Siddharth. 4 of them. The score moves to 135. Excellent once again from Siddharth. It was on the pads and he just tickles it fine for a boundary. Cuckoo with the next delivery. That's nicely driven by Siddharth, but straight to long on. Cosmoyuddin wants a second and he is back in a flash. A good response from Siddharth as well. This is excellent cricket. Now I don't think Avengers can lose this. Certainly, surely not. With just 2 needed. And they've got 9 balls. Once again firmly struck by Siddharth. And a misfield at long on. A boundary for Siddharth. And that will be the winning runs for the Hyderabadi Avengers. They have won this match by 5 wickets. Very good contribution from Siddharth towards the end, but the man of the match goes to Rafisha for his all-round performance. With the ball in hand, I think he bowled 2 overs, gave away just 6 runs and picked up 2 wickets. And with a bat, he came in, opened the batting and got 24 of 27. So our man of the match for the first game is Rafisha. That's it from us. Do join us for the second in a short while. Till then, it's goodbye.